see the ball game as it goes on, you can go over to YouTube, go to BCHORNETsports.com, and you'll be able to actually watch the game. It's some pretty impressive technology that we've got here over these past couple of years. Next pitch is a wild one. It gets passed, and we'll see that Carter Havens is able to steal second off that wild pitch. Next pitch is a foul ball out and left, and the left fielder, Rigg, is not able to get it. So the count, I believe, is now 1-1 on Brody Phelps, the son of Coach Phelps, who is the athletic director for Brown County High School Sports here in Mount Sterling. Next pitch is a ball high and up, so that'll make the count 2-1 on Phelps here. Next pitch, runner at second base. The throw, it's a pass ball, and we'll see that Carter Havens will be able to take third. Opportunity for Phelps to get an RBI here if he gets an infield hit, or just some sort of hit, or I mean, he can do anything here and get a run for the Flying Squirrels. And next pitch from Havens, it's a strike call from Nick Hendricker. A little low there, but Nick likes to call those. That makes the count, I believe, full count, 3-2. Next pitch, strike 3 calls. So he looks at that one, and that'll be the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Meyer Maxwell. He is behind the plate tonight for the Squirrels here, and I believe we have a problem with the computer as Maxwell comes up to bat. First two pitches, as we were trying to figure out this problem with the computer system. The count is, I believe, 2-1 on Meyer Maxwell. There we go. We got that problem fixed. It's charging now. Next pitch is a swing and a foul ball, and that will keep, I believe, the count. See what Nick says here about the count. He says that it is 1-2 on Meyer Maxwell. Next pitch, one low, but the catcher Maxwell is able, Jackson is able to keep the ball on the ground and keep Havens from going home there. Next pitch from Havens is a fly ball out left, close to left field, but the third baseman, Beheimer, he's able to catch it, and that'll be the second out of the first inning here. And that brings up Tegan Hohenberry. He is the shortstop for the Flying Squirrels. First pitch from Havens. It is a swing and a miss, and that will be the first strike out of the about. 0-1 is the count. The wind and the throw on the next pitch from Havens. A swing and a little ground ball to the second baseman, Sorrells, and he'll be able to get the out, and that will end the inning. So off of no runs, one hit, and no errors, we see that the score is 0-0 between the Flying Squirrels and the Cardinals. That is your Cast Communications scoreboard, and we'll be right back after these messages.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947. medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century. But consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020. The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County Athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Brown County State Bank is proud to support all of the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to handling your...
We would like to welcome you back here as we are going to the bottom of the first inning here between the Flying Squirrels and the Cardinals. Score 0-0. That's your Cast Communications scoreboard. I would like to say that I've made a mistake. I was saying that Havens was pitching for the Cardinals. It was indeed Boylan. I am sorry about that for that little incident there, but we'll continue on to the bottom of the first inning. First batter is White Casting. He pops one up to the third baseman marker, and he's able to get the catch and the out. So one pitch, one out here in the bottom of the first inning, and that will bring up Cale Jackson, the catcher for the Cardinals. First pitch from Havens, one in the throw. It is a ball low and outside. So that makes the count 1-0. We'd also like to bring the score of the Cubs game. The Cubs are leading the Los Angeles Angels 8-1 as we're in the bottom of the seventh inning. That's also another Cast Communication scoreboard. Next pitch, Jackson, is a fly ball out to left field, and it will get over the head of Danner, and he will go for a double there, and he will make it. So he gets a double off the second pitch of that at-bat, giving an RBI opportunity for Matthew Boylan, the pitcher for the Cardinals. See here, it was we wait as Jackson is tying his shoe over at second. Time is called. We'd also like to thank our sponsors for today's game, like Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, located in Mount Sterling, Timewell, and Verse Sales. First pitch to Boylan is a strike call, as the count is now 0-1 on Matthew Boylan. Next pitch, ball high up, so the count is even at 1-1 now. See here, Boylan's wearing one of those fancy sleeves that kids these days are wearing. I never get those type of stuff. I never see the use of those things, but they're popular with people these days. Next pitch to him is a ball, I believe. Next pitch is a pop-up out to right field, and no one will be able to get it. So I believe the count is even at 2-2 on Matthew Boylan, as he gets back into the batter's box and ready for the next pitch. The wind and the throw from Havens. It's a ball low, so that'll make the count full at 3-2. Havens getting ready on this full count pitch. Ball high, so now there'll be runners at first and second. as Boylan gets the base on balls, and that will bring up Alex Beheimer, the third baseman for the Cardinals here. And I believe that there's something going on. As another player, I believe that is Collins, is also tying their shoes. So there's a lot of kids with untied shoes out there. They got to make sure that they got that double knot going. First pitch to Beheimer is a swing and a miss, and that'll make the count 0-1 on Beheimer. Next pitch from Haven, seeing if he can get a second out here. Swing and a ground ball, but that would be foul. So that will make the count 0-2 on Beheimer, the third baseman. RBI opportunity here for Beheimer. Next pitch is one. Oh, did he call him out on that? I believe that it looked like Nick Hendricker. Yeah, he did call him out on that. That was in the dirt, but I believe Nick called strike 3 on him. I don't really think I agree with that call from Nick, but he's got a very, very big strike zone here. Next batter is Holden Sorrells. First pitch is I believe a foul ball, and then make the count 0-1. Holden Sorrells, the second baseman for the Cardinals. Nick Hendricker calls for for Havens to pitch, and it is a wild pitch. No runners advance, but I believe they are able to make the tag at first from the throw from the catcher, Maxwell. Very good throw, actually, and he'll get the third out of the inning there. So off of one hit, no runs, and no errors, the game is still tied 0-0 as we head to the top of the second inning, and we'll be right back after these messages.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400. The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at HendrickerFuneralHome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Time Out branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casson, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851. Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net.
We would like to welcome you back to the BCHORNET Sports.com broadcast of Little league action here between the Flying Squirrels and the Cardinals as we head to the top of the second inning here. First batter in this inning is Bradley Margaret. He's the third baseman. First couple pitches for him as we head into the inning. I believe the count is 2-1. Next pitch from Boylan. Ball low, get past the catcher Jackson. So I believe that has a count at 3-1. I was correct. 3-1 on Bradley Market here. Chance for him to get a walk. Opportunity here for that. Next pitch from Boylan is a ball. So first at bat for the inning, and it is a walk for Bradley Market, and they'll bring up Boddick Sits. That's a little bit harder name to say here. So he comes up the bat for these Flying Squirrels. We'd like to remind you that you can watch the live stream on YouTube. They are working on it right now to get it ready, so you can not just listen to the broadcast, but you can also watch it. If you go on YouTube and look up BCHORNETsports.com, we'll be live streaming the games, 2 games exactly. This game and right after we'll have the Illini taking on the Bucks. Count on Sits is, I believe, 1-2. Next pitch from Boylan. It is a ball high, and we'll see here that Bradley Market will be able to take third off of 2 wild pitches. So an opportunity for Sits to get a RBI with a runner in scoring position. Next pitch from Boylan. It's right down the middle, and that be strike 2, I believe. See what Nick says it is. It is actually 3-1 on Sits. Next pitch from Boylan. Ball low. Oh, calls it a strike. That was a late strike there from Hendricker. So the count is full at 3-2. Next pitch. He can get a strikeout here. Ball. Oh, he calls Sits out on strike 3, and Sits is confused now. That was an call there from Hendricker. So Sits gets out looking on a strike there, and I'll bring up Josh Collins, the second baseman. First pitch from Boylan. Strike right down the middle. That'll make count 0-1 on Collins. Next pitch from Boylan. The wind in the throw from him. A ball there from Hendricker. So that'll make count even at 1-1. Next pitch. The wind in the throw from Boylan is a strike from Hendricker. So that will make the count 1-2. Chance for Boylan to get two outs here and try to keep that runner at third from scoring. That's Bradley Margaret. Next pitch is a strike 3 call. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Boylan has back-to-back strikeouts with both batters looking at those strikes, and that will bring up Alexander Danner. He is the left fielder for the Flying Squirrels. First pitch from Boylan. Strike right down the middle. That makes the count 0-1. Boylan looking over at third at Bradley Market, making sure that he's not trying to do anything and get home. Next pitch from Boylan. Strike call there. That'll make the count 0-2 on Danner. Seeing if he can get out of this inning here. He gets a little jam with the runner at third base. Next pitch is a foul ball to the backstop. So that'll keep the count at 0-2. And he'll keep Danner's at bat alive. Boylan taking his time here, getting some sweat off. It's hotter day than usual. It's about 70 degrees, high 70s, I should say. So it's a little hot here. Boylan, after that pitch, after that ball there, he kind of almost threw it to third there, but faked it. It's counted as 1-2 on Danner. It was hotter earlier this day. It was like about 90 degrees, I think. Next pitch is a ball, so that'll make the count even at 2-2. So it's a pretty nice day. You look over at the pool. There's some people at the pool, so just a beautiful day for some baseball. Next pitch is a strike 3 call. So 3 strikeouts in a row for Boylan. That will end the innings off of no hits, no runs, and no errors. The game is still tied 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the second inning, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop arusticgarden.com to find a flower arbor or wedding arch and get it shipped directly to your front door. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Castcom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing hybrids and variants that promise the highest profit potential at harvest. Our crop specialists offer seed solutions and expert recommendations tailored to each grower's fields, utilizing cutting-edge productions from our highly respected brand lineup, helping you to maximize every acre. Contact your local Prairieland FS crop specialist today.
We'd like to welcome you back here as the Flying Squirrels and the Cardinals are still tied 0-0 as we are in the bottom of the second inning. First batter for the Cardinals is Colton Sorrells. He, I believe, had his at-bat earlier this inning and didn't get it finished. But first pitch is a hit, I believe, to the second baseman. It's harder to get my view here, but he did get a hit. So that will be an infield single for Colton Sorrells off the first pitch, and that will bring up Reese Rigg. First pitch to him is a swing and a pop-up out to left field, and that'll get past the left fielder, Danner, and he might get a double here and maybe an RBI, and we'll see that Sorrells will get all the way home, and I believe Rigg has gotten a triple, so very good at bat from him there. Getting that triple and an RBI, that makes your score 1-0. Cardinals leading the Squirrels. That's your Cast Communication scoreboard, and that will bring up Hunter Law. He is the shortstop for the Cardinals here today. The second pitch to him is a strike call from Nick Hendricker. I believe that'll make the count 1-1, I believe, on Hunter Law. Next pitch is a strike. That'll make the count 1-2 on Law here. Haven seeing if he can get a strikeout. Next pitch. Ball high and inside. So that'll make the count even at 2-2. On Hunter Law, the shortstop for the Cardinals. Next pitch, swing and a foul ball, so that'll keep his at-bat alive. Everybody taking their time, getting the ball back. We also like to thank Hendricker Funeral Home, 406 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3362 or on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com. Next pitch is in the dirt, so that will be ball 3 full count here on Law. Boylan having a pretty good game here without that RBI. Next pitch is a strike 3 call, so that will be the first out of the inning. So both pitchers are doing very good with their strikeouts and keeping opportunities from the hitters. Next batter is Lorenzo Martinez, the center fielder. First pitch is a strike call. That'll make the count 0-1 on Martinez. Runner at third. That is Rig. He got that triple earlier and got that RBI. Next pitch is a ball. That'll make the count 1-1 on Martinez. We'd like to remind you that you can watch the live stream on YouTube. It is now up and going, as I've seen them running around getting all the cameras set up and all that. So I believe it's running. You go to BCHORNETsports.com on YouTube. You go to the search bar, and you'll find the live stream there. Next pitch is a strike. That'll make the count even at 2-2 on Lorenzo Martinez. Next pitch from Havens, taking no time here. Swing and a miss. So that will be back-to-back strikeouts. That'll be the second out of the inning for Havens. We could be seeing a pitching duel here between Havens and Boylan throughout this ballgame. Next batter is Jake Glasgow. He is the right fielder for the Cardinals. First pitch to him, I believe, is a strike call. That'll make the count 0-1. Next pitch from Havens, another strike call. That'll make the count 0-2. See here that Coach A.J. Casting is trying to get some confidence in his players. Very good coach. He coached me in high school basketball particularly, and that will be second strike. So I believe I was wrong there. Count is actually 1-2 on Jake Glasgow. Next pitch from Havens, thinking he can get a strikeout here. And he will. So off of 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors, we'll see that the Cardinals lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. That's your Cast Communications scoreboard. We'll also like to remind you that the Cubs are still beating the Los Angeles Angels 8-1 as we are in the bottom of the 8th inning in Chicago. That's also your Cast Communications scoreboard. We'll be right back after these messages.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
We would like to welcome you back here, as last inning we saw Rig get a triple and an RBI, so now the Cardinals lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. That's your Cast Communication scoreboard as they lead 1-0. As I said before, first batter for the Flying Squirrels is Adam for Johnny. He is not out in the field, but he is an extra hitter for the team. Next pitch to him is a swing and a miss on a low one. I believe the count count is 0 and 2 on for Johnny. Yes, it is 0 and 2 as Nick Hendricker calls the count. Next pitch from Boylan, one that's a little bit high. The count is now 1 and 2 on Adam for Johnny. I believe he's talking to Nick Hendricker. I don't know what the interaction was there for. Maybe about something that they're learning. It's a learning process here in Little League. Next pitch is inside. A little bit of chin music there, accidental chin music, I should say. So we'll see if Boylan can get a strikeout here. He has thrown a lot of strikeouts. He has, I believe, 4 in just 3 innings. Next pitch is also inside. For Johnny having a little bit of the batter box scares. A lot of kids at that age don't like to get hit. It's not the best feeling to get. Next pitch is in the dirt, and he'll get a walk there. So first batter will lead to a base on balls, and that will bring up Dylan Saxbury. He is also an extra hitter for the Flying Squirrels. As Little League rules state that all teams have to bat all their players. First pitch is a swing and a miss. That'll make the count 0 and 1 on Dylan Saxbury. See here that Boylan's throwing a very good game this evening. Next pitch from him. Strike call. That will make the count 0 and 2 on Saxbury. Runner at first. That would be Adam for Johnny. He got on with base on balls. Last at bat. Next pitch from Boylan. Ball up high. Another little bit of accidental chin music, and we'll see here that for Johnny will be able to take second. The ball gets past both shortstop and second baseman, and for Johnny will get to third. That would be Law and Sorrells. They weren't able to keep the ball in the infield from the throw from Jackson. So now we'll see that for Johnny is now at third for the Flying Squirrels. The count on Saxbury is 1 and 2. Next pitch is a strike 3 call. So that will be another strikeout for Boylan, and will be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring the leadoff hitter, Carter Havens, the pitcher. Oh, actually, I believe that Saxbury is up. I believe that there is a mistake with the lineup card here. Let's see. Oh, I see my mistake here. Actually, Austin Collenball is on third, and for Johnny actually struck out looking. So now that brings up Dylan Saxbury. So a mistake of mine I always do with leadoff hitters for the inning. Next pitch to the actual Saxbury is a ball. And see here what Nick Hendricker will make the count here. It is 2 and 1 on Dylan Saxbury. Next pitch. Winding the throw from Boylan. It'll get past him, but Collenball will stay at third. That will make the count, I believe, 3 and 1 on Saxbury, the last batter in the lineup for the Flying Squirrels. Next pitch from Boylan is a little high. Got some framing there from Jackson. A really good practice. I actually believe that is. I believe that they have another. I believe Beheimer is actually behind the plate today for the Cardinals here. But that will bring up Carter Havens as Saxbury will take first base off a walk. First pitch to Havens, he swings and misses. They'll make the count 0 and 1. Next pitch is a hit, but it'll be out of play. So foul ball. That'll make the count 0-2. Let me see the Cardinals lineup here as I see if they had a change, and I accidentally make a mistake there. It's actually Cale Jackson. That should, yes, I believe that they had to make a change there, unless Beheimer's behind the plate. We'll have to see what happens here. Haven's still up the bat. Next pitch is high. That'll make the count 1-2. I believe that they have made a pitching change, actually. I believe that Jackson is now pitching for the Cardinals, so I believe that the lineup card that was given to me is not right. There must be something wrong with it here. Next pitch to Haven is a swing and a miss, and that'll be another out. That'll be the second out of the inning here. And that will bring up Brody Phelps here. He struck out in the first inning. We're here in the bottom of the third inning. Score is 1-0. Cardinals leading. That's the Cast Communication scoreboard. First pitch to Phelps is a swing and a miss. That'll make the count 0-1 on Brody Phelps, the first baseman for the Flying Squirrels. Next pitch from Jackson is a ball high, so that'll make the count even at 1-1. And back up from the shortstop Law, who is able to keep the ball from getting in the outfield after that missed throw from the catcher Beheimer. Next pitch is high, and Phelps had to dodge there, prevent himself from getting hit. So that'll make the count 2-1 on Brody Phelps. Next pitch from Jackson. The slow wind and throw. Swing and a pop-up out to left field, and that will get down. So we'll see that both Colmball and Saxbury will be able to score, and that will give Brody Phelps a double. Now the Flying Squirrels lead 2-1 against the Cardinals. That's your Cast Communication scoreboard. So big hit from Brody Phelps, son of the coach Phelps here. And slow as the next batter will come out, and that is Meyer Maxwell. He got out on a pop-up to the third baseman. That is not Beheimer, as my scorecard tells me. So I'll have to see what the issue is with their lineup. Their lineup is correct, but the positionings are all wrong. And I believe that there's a issue with Beheimer's helmet, so they'll check on that. We would also like to thank Farmers National Bank of Griggsville. They are at 200 Pittsfield Road, or call 217-773-9123. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main in Mount Sterling. Call 773-3400. And that will bring up Maxwell. Let me get a drink here of water here as first pitch from let me see here, I believe it's Jackson. Usually I have a sheet here with all the players' positions, but I'm getting thrown off since the Cardinals positioning is off. The next pitch from Jackson is low, so that will make the count, I believe, 1-1 here. Runner on second base. That's Brody Phelps. He got on with a double with 2 RBIs, giving the Flying Squirrels a lead. Next pitch is a swing and a miss, and that'll get out of the hands of the catcher Beheimer, and Phelps will be able to take third there. Count on Maxwell, I believe, is 1-2 on the catcher for the Flying Squirrels. Next pitch is high. That'll make count 2-2 on Maxwell. Jackson seeing if he can get a strikeout here. and end this inning. Next pitch is fouled out of play. That'll keep the count still at 2-2. Next pitch from Jackson, and that'll be a ball. So he'll be walked there. So the count was actually 3-2. So now there'll be runners at first and second here. As see that I believe that I want to say that Brody Phelps just scored. I was looking at my scorecard when I looked up and I saw Brody Phelps going a little nuts there. So I believe that he scored there. I have to get verification from Steve there, since he is working on the live stream right now and it's off. We're having a lot of problems here early in this evening with some of our stuff. Batter for Flying Squirrels is Tegan Hohenberry. Next pitch to him is a strike call, swing and a miss from him. I do believe that Brody Phelps did score. Their count is 0-2 on Tegan Hohenberry. Next pitch, ball inside, and I'm like the count 1-2.